Don't I look like a rat today? Hey, what's up, it's Victoria, and I am filming on my phone. Jesus! I'm filming this like right in front of my window where like everyone can see me. It's great. So as some of you may know, and most of you may not know, I am a Big Brother fanatic. It is probably the stupidest show you will ever watch, and I hate it. But it's one of those shows where when it gets you sucked in, you can't really get out. Kind of like fandoms. But yet here I am, season after season, after season, after season. But anyway, what just started was season 4 of Big Brother Canada. So it is week 3 in the Big Brother Canada house right now, and I have gotten a little bit of insight on the house guests, but not a lot. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm just going to be telling you for my thoughts on each of the house guests, even the ones that have already left. There's been 3. So I'm going to start with the first 3 evicted house guests. If you don't want spoilers, I'm sorry. Save this video for later. I don't know. So I'm going to start with Paige. First one that got evicted, and she's 19 years old. I only saw her for like a week, but I really liked her. She was super cute. She didn't really seem problematic at all, and I was like, yes, like I'm so excited to watch a 19-year-old play this game because usually it's like 25 and up. But yeah, there's not much to say about her because I didn't really watch her, but I wish I did because I would love to see her play the game. The next house guest was Shari, and again, she was the second evicted. Didn't really care about her much. The next house guest is Christine. She is 47 years old, and to be honest, I did not like her at all. I'm so glad she's gone. She thought that she was like really good at the game, and she thought that she was a game player, but really she was just a floater and she did nothing, and she sucked at comps. And then Levita like called her out, and she was all like, excuse me? Like, no, like she was right, like you do nothing, like I'm sorry. Alright, now we're gonna move into the people that are still in the house. So we're gonna go with Jared. Jared is the curly haired guy, I guess the good looking one in the house. Everyone has labels in this house. He's a very good physical player. He's won a couple comps. I don't really care about him much. He hasn't really done much except for like listen to Kelsey and do what she tells him to do. People think that he's gonna win the game, but I honestly don't see it. Levita. Oh, she's a special one, ain't she? Levita I actually really liked at first, but not so much anymore. She came into the game playing way too strong, I think, which kind of made her a target, and now she's just going to be a target until she gets evicted. I'll be surprised if she makes it to jury, honestly. She thinks she's way better than she is, and I don't think she's going to go far. The next one's Ramsey. Ramsey is so cute, and I love him. He hasn't been playing much game, but I think he's going to be a pretty good player, like, moving forward into the game. He's played a little bit of a game, and he's talked, like, a little bit, but I think he's more staying kind of low-key and just kind of sticking with his alliance and doing what they want him to do. And I think eventually he'll start playing his own game, and I think he'll be pretty good. Maddie. Maddie's kind of just floating along. Kind of same with Ramsey. She's cute. She's sticking to her alliance. She'll probably end up being very good. I can see. I don't see her floating at all. I think she'll make some good moves. She'll win some comps. And I think she'll make it to jury. I think she'll be a juror. Definitely. The next one's Raul. He's the Mexican guy. He's the cute gay Mexican guy, and I'm in love with him. He's got a cute little accent that reminds me of my friend Roberto from Mexico that I haven't seen in like a million years, and I miss him a lot. Raul is in the trio with Jared and Kelsey, which are right now the power trio, I guess they're called. People seem to think that they're gonna be running the house, which they kind of are, but like kind of aren't. I don't know. I think he's just gonna tag along with Jared and Kelsey and kind of use them as their shield, because Jared and Kelsey as a duo, they're a really strong duo, and not only as a friend and an alliance, of course, obviously, but he's also using them as a shield because they are seen as a threat and he isn't as much. And so I think he's playing pretty smart right now. He's also laying low, and he's, you know, staying under the radar, and for the most part, I think he'll do well. He'll definitely make jury. Next is Joel. Joel's the cute little nerd. He wears a sweater vest. He's got glasses, and he's got science hair. Science hair, is that a thing? He's got a little bow tie. He's a little cutie. He hasn't done much. I don't even think he's really in an alliance. He's just kind of floating along by himself, kind of like Steve in Big Brother USA last season, though actually the guy who won it. I thought Steve was a floater last season. He ended up winning it, so who knows? Could Joel? I don't really see Joel as a game player. I feel like he'll play more with his emotions rather than strategize, and I don't know. I think he'll go far because people will see him as a number on his side, and that's why he'll go far. But I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but that's my opinion. Nikki. Oh, Nikki. Nikki is part of one of the twists in Big Brother Canada, which was they brought in 2 international house guests. One was an Australian named Tim, and one was Nikki, which is British. I don't think Nikki knows how to play the game. She's been in Big Brother UK, which is completely different from like Canada and the US. She is a huge drama queen. She just has breakdowns a lot, and she's very out there. Honestly, I don't know how to describe her. She's out there, man. She's gonna probably go far because she doesn't know how to play the game, and people will just keep her as a number on their side, and nobody will really have any reason to evict her because she does nothing. Next is Kelsey. She is the flight attendant. She's the pretty blonde. So she's in the showmance with Jared, and they're the power duo right now that's controlling their side of the house. Basically, their alliance does whatever they want to do. Most of the time, she kind of seems like a bitch, but you know, she can be sweet as well. I think I'll have to see more of her to see what, you know, she really is like. But I don't know, at times I think she thinks she's smarter than she actually is when she's not. I think she'll make it pretty far. She's a pretty strong player, and I think she'll end up winning a few comps and keeping her side of the house pretty good. So yeah. Next is the brothers, Phil and Nick. They are the other twist in this game. They are playing as 2. They are brothers, and they're playing as one person. When they first came into the house, I thought it was so cool, and Big Brother Canada ruined it because they came into the house and they acted like they did not know each other. They were like, oh hey, I'm Nick, oh hey, I'm Phil, and it was so cool, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited for these guys to they get an alliance and they start working together and they act like they've never even met each other and go the entire game with each other, and meanwhile the entire house has no idea that they're brothers, and I was so excited for that. And then Canada went and ruined it and was like, oh, these 2 are gonna play as brothers, so now everyone knows, and now they're a huge threat because they're 2 heads instead of 1. Phil, he's pretty emotional, I guess. He gets really mad and he doesn't know how to relax, and he needs to kind of control himself a bit, I think. Nick needs to stay away from Maddie for now, or else Phil's gonna get really upset, and that's not gonna end well. But I think they'll do well if they win some comps, if they keep true to their alliance. I think they'll do really well. Mitch, I love Mitch. He's like probably one of my. I have 2 favorites, him and Tim, who's last on the list, but Mitch is one of my favorites. He's staying low. I can tell he's going to be a really, really good player when it gets later on in the game. He's currently staying really, really low. He's kind of in the middle of the pack, more towards one side than the other, but he's said some things that are actually really, really smart, and I think he's going to end up doing really well. He might not win everything, but his social game's gonna be awesome, and he's gonna know what to do and what plays to make, and he's gonna make really smart decisions at really good times. And also, I found out that he's going to VidCon, and he's also a YouTube creator. He is ASAP Science on YouTube, and he's got like 4 million subscribers, and he's going to VidCon, so I might meet him there. I'm so excited for that, because he's my favorite player. He was my favorite player before I even realized that, and then I found out he was going to VidCon, and now I'm just really excited. So it's Dallas. Not a big fan of Dallas. He's a flipper flopper. He flops all over the place. He doesn't really know which side of the house he wants to be on. He tried staying true to the one side, but then he completely screwed them over the first week, and now he's on the other side, but I don't think he's gonna stay true to them. I think he's gonna keep breaking promises, and eventually he'll be out pretty quickly because people are just not gonna trust him. The next one is Cassandra. She's a bit of a floater. She talks a little bit of game. I don't really have much to say to her about her. She floats. not much to say. And the last one is Tim. Tim is the Australian one. He's gonna be really good. He's my other favorite that I absolutely love. He's super, super funny. He's playing dumb and he's acting like he doesn't know how to play the game because the Big Brother Australia, he actually won Big Brother Australia, and it's very, very different. Like the British one, it's very different to us. And he's acting like he has no idea how to play it, but he actually does know exactly how to play this game because he's watched it before. I think later on when he starts to play the game, because he, again, is like riding under the radar, and he's gonna be really good. I feel like he's gonna be really, really smart at the game, so. Kenzie just got here. Hi, Kenzie. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to me down below. That will make me very, very happy. All my social media links will be in the description below. And yeah, see ya next Sunday.